relationships, and he also created a lot of situations where people have fallouts. And in this case, Just Hilarious have had a fallout, and it was quick, and it was nothing too drastic, but it just shows you the magnitude of how bad it can get if things was to turn for the worse. Um, so he asked her about motherhood. He asked her about the Breakfast Club beef that Jess Hilarious had with Lauren LaRosa, but they kind of was mature adults and they handled it in the most positive way. And now they able to work in the same environment together. You know what I mean? That's a good look. He asked about that. He also asked about something that we haven't been speaking about. We far past that situation, and it was like the Cardi B and Offset feud. And we all know Cardi B and Offset is going through a divorce, and it got kind of messy. It went online, and they started doing things to each other to affect each other's character, and it just turned for the worse, right? So one of Unk's questions, I don't know where it came from. I don't know who pushed him to go that route, but he questioned Just Hilarious on the whole situation, and then he asked her, did she ever experience that, or have a public? Would she make her relationship public to where she just putting out her business out there on the internet? And Just Hilarious was, mature enough. She answered the question professional, and but the way she worded it, the Offset took it the wrong way. You know what I mean? And that's kind of where Shannon Sharp navigated the conversation. You know what I mean? Based on that question, because Jess Hilarious had nothing to do with the conversation. I really don't understand why a Cardi B question comes up in Jess Hilarious interview, but we all know what they there for, And Club Shay Shay was more like a positive vibe. And ever since Cat Williams went on there, guys, we all know Cat Williams went viral. He just spilled the beans. He just had his opinion about everybody, and if it made people feel a certain way, it made them feel a certain way, and it just turned for the worse. And ever since that video came out, which actually put Club Shay Shay on the map, Shannon Sharp looked no other places but in that type of environment. So he kind of catered and navigated all conversations to that type of tone and that type of environment. He basically solicited that whole negative gossip, chatty patty type of vibe when you go on Club Shay Shay, right? So Jess goes up there and he asks her about Cardi B and Offset's relationship. Would you ever do something like that and make it public and talk bad about your man online on the internet, or do certain things to each other on the internet and expose a lot of stuff? And Jess Hilarious spoke her piece, as you can see in the video, but I'm not really questioning that. I'm questioning Shannon Sharp. Like, how many times are you going to call somebody on your show and have these controversial questions so that way it can go viral? When are you going to have honest conversations? You know what I mean? And based on the way Just Hilarious worded it, she has some things to say about Cardi B, which was positive. She has some things to say about Offset, which was a little shady. And Offset had a response. And Offset's response was via Twitter or social media, one of those sites, that, come on, Jess, keep my name out your mouth before I clown you on how you hated on another black woman, who is Lauren LaRosa, on his internet. And she said that she saw the DM because he DM'd her, but she didn't open it because she knew it would have started something else. Now, God forbid, she would have opened that deep DM, and then she would have blasted you on the internet. And now you creating basically more black on black, like, gossip. You know what I mean, Shannon? And then you're using our people, for the most part, to go up there and just blast somebody. I just think that it's a poor way of, soliciting the show, trying to get viewerships or navigating any type of situations or creating narratives on any type of situation to gain viewership. I just think that's a poor way to operate. And I hope that, you kind of shy away from that. I know you probably can't now because you're already in that zone, so people is really going to be subscribed to your channel for the negativity. But I hope that you find some way to reroute those whole conversations, because now I think you're stuck. And I know your answers would be, well, I'm not the one that's telling them to answer that way. I'm asking the questions, and they just, I'm speaking they true feelings, and it's just out loud at this point. But you got to understand, like, to what magnitude are you going to allow your platform to be the home for that negative energy? You know what I mean? So yeah, man. That's all I want to say, man. I have nothing really to talk about after. I just wanted to touch up on this, and hopefully, somebody get the message. You know what I mean? We got to do better as a unit when it comes to us and our culture. You know what I mean? We have to protect each other the best way we can and not try to put each other down. That's just something that I feel like is necessary. You know what I mean? Especially with the attention that we're now getting, and all of the athletes, the creativity these social media personalities have. We can do better at this point. You know what I mean? It's time for us to start navigating our conversation and doing the right thing for the better, man. So yeah, that's all I got, man. Convos in the Cave, man. Thank you for watching again. Like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell when you're listening.